Is Greg Charyna, and he's from Home Instead Senior Care, a wonderful organization here in our city, and of course, stretching its roots nationwide as well with what we're about to talk about. First off, of course, we want to touch on an elderly gentleman who was wandering outside, had dementia, and passed away. Very unfortunate incident in our city, and of course, making this a very worthy topic. We're talking about Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Talk to me about the Missing Senior Network tool. You guys have launched this across Canada, and it's to help in situations like these.
Well, sure, it's the thing you hope you never need to use, but it's a platform to alert family, friends, businesses, places where your loved one may, if they are prone to wander, they may head out in a certain direction. So the protocol from the Alzheimer's Society is if you can't find your person after 15 minutes, then to call the police and report them as a vulnerable person with dementia who's gone missing, and to use this platform, this Missing Senior Network tool, to alert your friends and family via text or email so that they can help you in the search.
And I was looking online at the tool. Very cool. There's a few steps you have to take. Can you explain the site a little bit for us?
Well, it's really simple. Go to missingseniornetwork.ca, open an account, list your friends and family by their text or their phone numbers or their email addresses, and then just have that set up so that at the push of a button, if ever needed, you can alert them quickly, and they can report back to you very quickly as well if they've had an encounter with your person.
And let's talk a little bit about wandering, Greg. It's common among people with dementia or Alzheimer's. Why is it that this happens?
Well, wandering is not a random act. It's a purposeful activity, and so people with a type of dementia are often, depending on their situation, they're trying to get home, they're trying to go to work, they're doing things that are just deeply ingrained habits, right? They're trying to get with family. They're trying to sometimes avoid overstimulation. You know, there's something going on in their place, right, at that time. It could be loud noises or activity. And so families are really in a tight place sometimes when they're trying to keep their loved one at home. They're trying to create normal routines, and yet, sometimes as the day rolls on, by the afternoon, their person is starting to pace and become quite agitated. It's called sundowning. And how does a family member, really help their person at that time?
So scary for the individual themselves, but also, like you mentioned, the family. You don't want to use the word burden, because to families, of course, it's not a burden having to take care of someone that they love so much. But how can you be prepared for something if this incident does occur? Maybe preparation seems to be key.
Yeah, well, I mean, certainly the network tool is one way. A lot of folks in their house, if the home is very large, try to find ways to close off some rooms to minimize that wandering behavior. If it's safe for them to wander in the house during the day or overnight, then that's something else they would manage. Sometimes families are also looking to outside support, right, where people like us can come in and provide that level of one-to-one engagement and activity, and give the family caregiver a little bit of a break during the day.
And like you just mentioned, well, you are from Home Instead Senior Care. What do associations like you do to help out families in these situations?
Well, sure. We offer really specialized Alzheimer's and dementia care to provide that connection, that one-to-one support and engagement, to give the primary caregiver or support the family in a way so that they can have some time away, knowing that there's good care happening, but they also get a chance to recharge their batteries, because being on 24/7 can be a real challenge.
It's so nice to get that specialized care, considering that a little bit of a gap in the health system for those struggling, especially early onset. Let's talk a bit about where people need to go. We already mentioned the website. Can you bring that up? Also, where can people find you at Home Instead?
Oh, sure. missingseniornetwork.ca is the tool. preventwandering.ca is sort of the more global site, which provides all kinds of resources for families to take a look at. And they can find us at Market Mall. We're at down at Market Mall, and you can reach us just by phone or on our website, which is still homeinstead.com.
Well, for personal experience, I can say they're a really friendly bunch. So if you want any more resources or information, go and visit Greg and the group at Market Mall. And of course, a wonderful tool, Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Just stay informed. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.